What an amazing day to talk about love. It's Father's Day in Finland, and I love my father probably more than any other man in this world. But this video is not about the kind of love I have for my father. And anyways, if I would start talking about my father, I probably would cry like a bitch. That's how much I love that guy. Well then, is this video about the kind of love that I have for raw chicken? No, because the love I have for raw chicken, it's that unconditional love. Hell yeah. No matter what, I love raw chicken. Raw chicken can do me no wrong. But if you give me salmon Nutella, I'm gonna hit you back. If you give me salmon Nutella, I'm gonna eat 20 of you. Raw and alive. So think about it. Never give me salmon Nutella. Never. We're talking about the kind of love that makes the world turn around. Is it turning though? Metaphorically, that makes the world go around. We're talking about them beaches and hoes. Actually not, because never love a beach or a hoe. Only do that if you wanna get hurt. But these days, who even freaking has that real love, that real romantic love between masculine and feminine? Gay people doing their gay shit. What is love? We all have these blue-billed programs from Disney movies we watch as a children. What love is. Love is this or that. Why does nobody seem to love anymore in this world like that? Why is it so hard to have relationships? Loving relationship anymore? People are out there just fucking around these days. Many young men can't even find love. They become incels, and many women become bitches and hoes or desperate. Is there even this love, this magical love anymore? I was so blue-billed about love for so long. It kinda ruined me, bruh. Love is one of the most simple things that there is in this reality. It is there to create attraction between two people, bring them together like magnets so they can reproduce. Then when we do that reproducing without any protection that is so common these days, that kind of crush, that kind of first part of the love turns into real bond between these two people. Is that real love? Is that soulmate twin flame kind of love? And that's there to hold these people together so they can raise that thing that they just created healthily and happily, how nature intended it to be. Love is firstly the attraction, nature's way for you and me to reproduce with somebody we feel compatible, we feel extremely attracted to, sexually, physically. And when we do the act without any protection, how it's done 100% of the time in the nature, when we do that, that's when the real love kicks in. That's when we start that pair bond maxing, and that's nature's way to ensure we stay together. We create that strong bond, that love with this other person, so we work together as a harmonious team to raise that thing we created. Because that's how you raise a healthy human being. You need the masculine and the feminine, both, if we want happy, healthy, strong offspring. Now, there's no ifs and buts about it. It's that simple. But we're being programmed to go against all of those steps basically. And not only programmed mentally. When we think about the word programming, we usually think about the social programming, the entertainment, those Disney movies we watch as a kid, but also physical programming through nutrition and the other environmental effects, the air, the water, all that. Everything is everything. And most of the everything works against or tries to perverse this bond making. Now we still can have the attraction part, that's the crush part, you have that little crush on somebody. But most people never anymore actually find that person that they actually feel this physical, sexual, real connection with. Even this is even this is, what's the word, perverted by all these beliefs in our minds about status, money, this or that don't have anything to do with actual love. Love is simply a biochemical state. When you see that person that you feel this connection with, you don't look at them, their money, you don't look at their status, their car, you look at their body, their physical body. Even this part is perverted a lot these days. So if you go wrong in that part, you're never gonna have a good relationship with that person or actual love in that relationship. Next up, when we go even more wrong, not strong, definitely not strong, we go more wrong. We never do the act that forms that pair bond anymore. This would be the first partner, your first love in nature, most likely. How many still got that? Now how many do that without the protection? They actually start do the thing that nature wants us to do in that moment, reproducing. That's the step that many miss, and they never experience that anymore. Back in the days everybody did that, because that's how nature works, and we weren't so freaking brainwashed back then. Everybody did that, and everybody formed this incredible bond. Then they together, as long as freaking God allows. So that's love. Simple as it can be, but so perverted. So freaking perverted. Now these days, feels like many don't even got to feel this love anymore. Everybody have to do this or that, looks maxing, money maxing, this or freaking that haircut. Everybody's so lost. I'm happy to say that I at least got to experience real love. At least the first part. And that's real love. In this life, a couple of times. And there's no questions, there's no situationships, there's no ifs or buts about it. When two people find each other, two people start to love each other, you don't have to question it, the other partner don't have to question it. You know it, if you have any natural sense left in you. And when I got to experience this, I didn't have to do any looks maxing. I didn't have to think about what I'm wearing, how much money, these fake papers, these ones and zeros I got in the screen. I didn't have to think about my status in this world. I just was me, and she was her, and she liked me as I am, and I liked her how she was, and we formed an incredible bond together. And it was straight from the get-go. When this is formed, the girl almost looks you at like a demigod. She basically like saying prayer, praying to you, some sort of superhuman being. That's the power of real love. And when she does that, you naturally want to protect her. You naturally want all the best to her, because she shows you so much affection, so much love, and there's no faking about that. But the sad thing is, this system really does not seem to like that. And it does everything it can to make people unable to form this connection, to pair bond with other one, and then create the most meaningful thing human beings can do in this life, which is family. The system really doesn't like that. So even if you get to the first part, like I have a couple times in my lifetime, There might be so much baggage already, so much trauma, so much damage that it is incredibly hard for a real pair bonding to form. And we are obviously programmed to do things that don't allow that bond to happen. So, that's love. This definitely helps. And one thing more about love is we all need it. There's no two ways about that either. If you don't got that in your life, you live in a lower state of being. Can't meditate yourself out of this one, mate. Or you can try, but smells like coke to me. We all freaking want that, we need that. And without it, we are shell of ourselves. See you on the next one. Love you guys. Not like that though.